Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is going to be our 2022 game room video. God, I explained that very badly.
So here we got at the top of the stairs, this is a new addition. This is a big poster of SMT Nocturne, which I thought was very cool. It actually fits like perfectly on the wall. I'm glad it wasn't any bigger. So yeah. And we turn, so this is the stairs going down. We didn't show this last year. It's very narrow, but it opens up when you get down. And then my goal this year is to fill the stairs, or not this year, but just eventually with posters. So this is one from last year. This is Transistor. Here's No More Heroes poster. And the last one's Dragon Slayer. Had a couple of these last year, but moved them to the stairs. Just because. And then we'll go to the bathroom, because everyone loves bathrooms. And this is where we started off last year. I still have the little TV so you can play these games. This is just one of those cheap dongles that plugs into the HDMI port.
It's kind of fun.
It's very fun. Oh, and I did put a poster up above it. This is from To the Moon. And then I've got, the controller here. I will say last year somebody commented on the video that they asked how often I wash the controller because of, I guess it being a bathroom. Two things with that. I don't actually leave this on and play it very often. I think I've played it twice. I just put it on for the video. I also don't leave these out. They go in the closet. So they're not out here. So that's number one. Number two, and this is important. I don't even know how to phrase this right. The PSA, close toilets when you flush them. I don't know who commented that they're flushing their toilet with it open, but you should close your toilet before you flush it all the time. That's just like a general rule of thumb. Anyways, that's the bathroom. Still got the TV. I still love that it's up here. Don't really use it, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. And then we'll kind of just circle around like we did last year. No more fly tape. Flies are gone, everyone. Very sadly. We got a huge increase in the amount of plushies compared to last year.
A whole lot of them.
Who was it? My daughter just got me Waluigi for Christmas. So that's a cool one. Parker got me the Mario. I bought this big Core XD. Spent way too much money on it.
No, you can't spend money.
It's cool, but come on. Here's a SMT shelf. Starting at the top. Got a bunch of the more of the demons than I had last year.
Yeah,
Here are the Phantom Thieves. I just put these lights up. Very happy with the way. Oh, that one was a little loose, but the lights make them stand out a lot better. Very happy with that. Just got the Makoto dancing one. I don't ever leave these on. They're very bright, as you can tell, and they actually reflect. You can't really see it. Oh, they're a little bit all the way across the room. So I don't really use those that often, but I have them. So they're cool.
It's kind of cool. They go well with the disco theme.
Here's a bunch of other statues within the SMT universe. Mm-hmm. They're, just here chilling. Got a lot of work to do. These raises are not going to stay like that. These are just 2x4s that I spray painted right now, but I don't really like the way it looks, so that's going to be a process. Still going to go with that. Bottom shelf still empty. I still have a couple ferrets. So I can't utilize this shelf without, expensive figures getting ruined. Here's the main TV. Oh, we should have put something cooler on than The Office. I watch The Office all the time. Here are 4 of the different Pro controllers. I've got the Xenoblade one, but it's not even out of the box. There's a Switch.
We don't have a need to unbox it. But if you
No.
want to see it,
There we go. We don't ever play with more than 4 people. Yeah. Finally got the PS5. Suck it, scalpers. And then Dragon Age Inquisition. That's a game I just started playing. I'm actually doing a collaboration with some other YouTubers where we're going to play that and do a podcast on it. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to The Funny Nerd. It's his channel that we're going to do the podcast on. So that's a lot of fun. This really whole setup has not changed. Maybe it's a little more organized compared to last year, but it's still the same general stuff. Like the Saturn, this is just one of those classic or re-releases of the Atari. It just has the preloaded games.
We still got all the Disney games.
I don't even think we pulled that out since we did the video last year.
Oh, no. Not
Nobody
at all.
plays Infinity, yeah. More cables and junk, Nintendo Switch stuff, the Sega, and then the Mario Kart is awesome. I did a video on that nobody watched, but that's okay. That's a super fun game and people should play it. Mm-hmm. I stand behind that. Here's the PC. Actually did some upgrading, so plan on, or at least trying to do better videos this year for everybody.
Woo.
Posters up here haven't changed, they're exact same. These are the like patches, the three not even houses, just
Different kind of
like classes, I guess, for Destiny. That's the Hollow Knight little map. Gunvolt. Here's the PC. I just got this plush from Cheshire Cat. It's God, I've had that for like 30 years.
This is a very
Little wizard.
dope.
The Snorlax is new. He was in a video. He's cool. I love the little actual pad that he has to sit on. These posters are the same as last year. Nothing new. I guess I shouldn't say that because nobody watched that one. So this is on from Persona 5, but this is the dancing game. Here's a poster that we got from GameStop when I picked up Let's Go Eevee. And this is for the Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Galar poster. This is just one of those like felt cloth things. It's fine.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was helpful.
Yeah, I mean, not the map, but... All right, here is Mega Man. This is made out of Model Magic. I made this, I don't know, a long, long time ago, but he's cool. Model Magic's fun. Here is Breath of the Wild. This is from the Krina Champion, like, special thing that came out. It's like a big book, but it came with this print. This is actually like a photograph material, like that quality, so it's really cool. I like it. This is just obviously the Master Sword from the collector's edition for Breath of the Wild. So here's moving across. This is where things changed a little bit.
We used to have some game consoles here in
Yeah,
Swords and
a lot of the older game consoles, right?
yeah,
Like
just a lot of junk that pushed in there.
yeah.
We moved it to the back, and now it's statues.
So we'll actually sneak back there in a second. Just show you this stuff first. So one of the No More Heroes posters got put out here. Still Starlink. I know I said this before about Starlink, but that game is underrated. I think they did the game wrong by trying to use the toys, but the game itself is a lot of fun. People should play that. Here's The Last of Us 2 statue. This is a pretty typical like statue you get out of a collector's edition. Like the colors are just kind of muddy. The paint's not great. It's not a horrible statue by any means, but nothing super special. These are like two of my only non-video game little tiny statues. Are small. It's just from an anime called Seven Deadly Sins.
We both watched that. It was semi-decent.
Yeah, it's not bad. Here is the Cyberpunk statue. This is from one of the Atelier games. This is Rorona. And then here's my boy Ryu, Street Fighter, the God of War. And then this one we talked about before, that's Max. And then the other three, like I don't have statues yet. They're just full with Amiibo that I haven't opened because I don't want to throw away garbage because I'm lazy. But yeah, it's real quick sneak in the back. This is a huge mess, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time back here. The only thing I really want to show you guys is this is kind of where like the storage of all the older systems is for right now. Just a bunch of the older controllers. And then, systems that they all work, but we don't have them hooked up right now. But yeah, it's nice to have them all available. And then this is a box of old PC games that I got that I actually went through in one of the unboxing videos. So yeah, cool stuff. I just don't have anywhere out in the main room to put it right now. So we just kind of have it organized back here. All right, so we'll sneak back in. Here are the two a-hole fish. They're still alive. That's Boba. That's really bad glare. Sorry, guys. He's getting old. He's like 7, 8 years old. And then there's the jerk. There's Iago.
He
just coming out. Yep.
Immediately.
Yep. Then we move over. This is like all the Amiibo that are open. It's changed around a little bit from last year, added a few, but with all the ones that aren't open, definitely have increased a lot.
And now we have our very own Shin Megami Tensei and Persona case.
Yeah, I still consider them all the same. But yeah, this is a new detail. Got the 2 collector's edition boxes up here. Playing SMT5 right now. Awesome game. You should check that out if you like turn-based RPGs. So here's the first shelf. This is like all the games. I believe Persona, the original, is new from last year. That is stupid expensive just to have as part of a collection. Here's some just more of the box stuff. That is the new Persona 5 manga that just came out. Still in plastic, I haven't opened it. Just more of the collection stuff down here. And just like Teddy, that bag. This poor thing will not stay inflated, so I just shoved it in there.
He's cool though, we love him.
Yeah, of course. So here's like the main hub of like all of the games, video games, which has increased a lot since last year. So pretty proud of that. Up top is just some of the steel books that we have. I love steel books. I think they look really cool.
And pretty useful for
Yeah.
things.
And then let's see if I can get high enough. Behind that is just some of the collector's edition boxes for stuff. They just keep up here even though you can't see it. So I don't really know why, but I have them. Here's the Switch collection. We did a collection review, which I wish we wouldn't have done now, even though I think that's our most viewed video, because we have so many more than we had at that time.
No, definitely.
Yeah, but it's a awesome system, my favorite system of all time.
I think we gain at least one every video.
Switch game? Oh yeah, it's got to be, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a couple little knickknacks. I don't know where these came from. I think McDonald's.
No, if you look very closely, it's an Arby's.
Oh, it does. Oh, it's Arby's. Okay. Just a Breath of the Wild coin. This one is actually from Octopath Traveler, and it's like a heavy-duty coin. It's actually really sweet. That's a ring from Transistor, which is actually not sweet. It's super cheap, so I would never wear it, but it looks cool sitting on the shelf. A couple, like, knickknacks. Oh, what was this? This is for the Hyrule Warriors release. This was the pre-order bonus from GameStop. It's like a little keychain of the... I don't know. It's not the Guardian. It's like that little thing. I don't know. And then here's pins for Metroid. I didn't open those. There's my boy Hollow Knight. How I Love to Hate You. I love the game, actually. I just am terrible at it. And then here's Pokemon Shield that I'm showing you. It's sitting right here by itself because my kids take my games and then don't return them. So I don't know where the case is. So that's awesome. One thing I did do is try to separate the shelves per system instead of having Nintendo on one side and Super Nintendo on the other. Just having one system because I am starting to add games slowly to most of these systems. So this is just the figure from Daemon X Machina. And then this is a little statue that came with this game right here. Oh, that's horrible. Sorry, guys. This is Metal Storm for the original Nintendo. It's like the who did this? I'm sure it says on here Limited Run or somebody released it. But super cool. I haven't actually opened it yet. And then if I can get that set, sorry guys. The only other box games I have are Mario Brothers 2 and 3. These are complete. And then just a random assortment of Nintendo games that we unfortunately don't play that often because we play all the newer stuff more. Mm-hmm. Got the Game & Watch release. It's still not open. I can't decide if I want to open it or not. Here's a Nintendo Advance SP. That's a good system. And then here's the Nintendo collection, or Super Nintendo collection, sorry. See if there's anything that I wanted to... I know I pointed out last year I have King of Dragons. I've owned this for since I was a teenager. This is a super fun game that a buddy of mine and I used to play, but I didn't realize this is decently valuable, even just the cart, because I don't have anything else. It's I think it's like a $50 game. I haven't looked in a long, long time, but, And then this game is valuable too. I actually have the manual for this in a box because I don't keep those out, but I would never get rid of it because I love Super Mario RPG. That's a fantastico game. 64, nothing notable. I've got like what you would expect me to have. Mario 64, Star Fox 64, GoldenEye, blah, blah, blah. All those games, nothing crazy. This is a brand new figure that came out with Eastward. It's one of the main characters. Just it's a basic figure, but it's cool. I like having it next to the little Shantae thing. And then lower this is like the DS side. And 3DS collection is smaller. It's mostly Pokemon games, as you can see. There's a lot of those. Yeah. DS, nothing like super special. I'm a huge fan of the Professor Layton games, so we've got like 3 of those. I want to get more, but I don't have time to play them right now anyways. Couple DSs. This is a 2DS. This we didn't actually open last year. You want to open it?
Sure.
And this is a bunch of loose games for like Game Boy Advance. Got the original Leaf Green. I've had that forever. Bunch of old Nintendo games, or just old Nintendo Game Boy games. Just like random stuff thrown in here.
And then basically we just have the Pikachu.
Yeah, got the
2DS.
Pikachu. I would love to find like a
Pretty
plain 2DS so I didn't
Nice.
use this and ruin it, but I haven't found one. So whatever. Here's just like chargers for some of the handhelds. And here's the Nintendo Wii collection. I don't organize these or do anything because the ferrets pull them out every day. So I just shove them back in. So they're not in alphabetical order like I've done the other systems. But yeah, that's it on that one. And we'll go back up. The next side is my PS4 and for now PS5 because I only have these few games. Tales, Scarlet Nexus I just picked up. Godfall, it's actually pretty fun. I'm not that far. And then I got Resident Evil Village for dirt cheap. But the PS4 collection has grown a lot this year, which I'm proud of. Glad to increase that collection. Most of them I haven't played very far, but I have them. That's cool. Here's PS3. This one I really haven't tried to grow, but I've added a few on to the collection, so that's fine. This is a fake character. I don't know her name. Another Kratos figure statue. You can never have too many of him. He's awesome. I think this is the collection that, besides Switch, that has grown the most this year. PS2 games seem to be more affordable, and just like easier to find and collect than other systems, which is great because I really don't want to overpay more than I have to. See anything notable? Dark Cloud 2 is an amazing game. I love that game.
They actually make like a face.
I'm not going to go through like everything because this video will be long enough. Rogue Galaxy is a great game. You know, the Wild Arms games are all great. Got a couple. This one I just added 13. I'm super happy to add that. I love that game. This is a super cheap handheld that I picked up.
It is very small, but
let's see if I can turn it on.
it looks like it'll be very fun.
Yeah, it's the games on it are horrible. But look, the one thing it can do, the buttons light up. How awesome is that? It's a super cheap system. Here's the PS1 collection. Not big, but I've got, you know, some good games on it.
And then over here we just have Starlink stuff.
Yeah, and see, obviously some of these aren't even open. It's just, you know, all shoved in here, but I still like that game a lot. And then down here's just extra stuff. This is the PS3 that the disk drive doesn't work, so I've got to get that fixed. So right now it just works as like, I have like a couple like the Hitman games downloaded and a couple other games, but...
Didn't we get a new one?
Yeah, I've got a even older model in the back, but that one works fine. This one is only, for now, a digital edition of the PS3. Mm-hmm. This is not a PSVR. I got this for free from GameStop. They were going to throw it away when I was there one day. And I was like, oh, if you guys are going to throw it away, can I have it? They're like, yeah, go for it. So they just gave it to me. Got some books, like art books or whatever. Okay. This is the one that just came out of the Ni no Kuni 2. This book is really sweet. I was looking through that. But yeah, that's it for where the majority of the game collections right here. Not as impressive as a lot of the game room tours I watch, which blow me away. But if you want to see a really terrible video of ours, it was one of our first ones, the first game room tour, where I actually held the camera vertical the whole time, so it was like this big. I've learned a lot in a year. But the game collection has increased a lot. This is just the ferret's cage. I think they're up there sleeping. The bar hasn't really changed much. It's still a dirty mess. I got a little Yoda collection over there. Liquor's always a good thing to have in a bar. That's it.
Thanks, Captain Outlaw.
I got some of the game posters just thrown up here. That's from the God of War. That is from, well, it's Breath of the Wild, but I can't remember what it came with. But anyways, that's like the Breath of the Wild.
OG World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that actually came with the collector's edition when the first game came out. Super cool to have because it doesn't look like that anymore. And then Octopath Traveler. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's those. So this area changed a bit too over here. Start over with the Zelda collection. I don't know if we've added a lot of games to this because they're insanely expensive.
We get anything, we just kind of add it into here.
Yeah. Ganondorf, Zelda, a couple older stuff. These are like some of the World of Nintendo toys I got when Toys R Us were closing. Picked those up, and then here's like a collection of like different books and whatnot.
Like cheat sheets and stuff.
Not really cheat sheets, just like more about the lore. This is a flat screen TV that I mostly play PS2, but I've got the what is it, Super Nintendo Classic hooked up right now. Works great. It's an awesome setup. I'm in my lazy boy chair right now, so this is like a fun place to sit and play games. And then here is the arcade 1-up, the Marvel. We don't actually use this that often unless like people come over. It kind of just chills here. But the one next to it is the newer one.
That we got, in like, it was fall, I think. It's Outrun, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's got like 4 games, I think.
Yeah,
Outrun, Turbo, Outrun, Outrunners, and Power Drift.
Yeah. The wheel feels great. It has the actual foot pedals, so it's like really sweet. The cushion on the chair is pretty cheap. So someday I'd actually like to pay someone to like make one that, because there's like screws that go on the bottom to hold it in. So I think it'd be easy to customize, but make like a better one. And even if something that had like a half back would be awesome. But still, this is a super fun. I use this like all the time. I'll just sign on and play it for half an hour. No, yeah, something like half an hour. Like once or twice a week, I'll do that. And then here's a CRT TV. I've got the original Nintendo. I can't find the power cord because my basement, the back of it's a mess. But got that hooked up. And then the original, well, it's not the original PlayStation, but the PlayStation Mini. And then this is my original controller. The one with, it doesn't even have the joysticks. This is like old school. It's like super weird to feel nowadays, but...
Wait, why doesn't it have joysticks?
Because the original PlayStation didn't have it. That's the original controller. But I've got
that feels so weird.
Well, it's a different controller for sure. But it's a cool TV. I love having a retro system kind of like hooked up here for now. This is all going to change when I redo it. What I want to do is actually rip these closet doors off and put drywall up halfway because the circuit breaker's back here, but it's up really high. So I don't know why they did it all the way down, but whatever. And then the last thing is, more video games. This is a poster that I made. I actually used to be really good at art. This is not that good anymore, but it's the first time I did any art in like years.
I think it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll show you guys. I put a lot of time into it, so I might as well show you. Yeah, that's really it. And then a couple little figures on top. I don't want to keep this here. I just got this like a month ago, but it like hangs off like a good amount, so it's not going to stay there. I just got to figure out a better spot.
And then we got some Sega Genesis games. which are in big covers, which are nice.
The they're called clamshells.
Yeah, clamshells.
These are, more Sega. These are loose games.
Beast and Jurassic Park were
Altered
pretty
Beasts.
fun.
I still love that game. A couple more, so it's starting to take space. This is the only Sega CD stuff I have. That's the only actual game in the case, which is Wheel of Fortune. I know, super fancy.
So fun.
Yeah. Then I don't collect PSP. This one works great, but I don't buy games for it. I don't play it, so it's kind of chilling. Here's my oh yeah. Here's the GameCube. That's it for the GameCube. I don't buy games for the GameCube either, so that's all I've got. Here's Dreamcast once again. I don't really get games too often for it, but got a couple awesome ones. Sword of the Berserk, great game. Well, I guess it depends on what your definition of great game is.
I like it.
Like Blue Stinger. Oh my god, I'll just leave them. And then here, once again, I don't buy games for Xbox, but you find some super cheap sometimes. So I picked up a couple. I mean, how can you complain about having some of these games? You know, if you find them for $1 or $2, why would you not pick them up, right? And then these are all soundtracks for video games. That's the new SMT5, but everything else is like small CD size. So yeah, that's it. And then Atari. These three games just don't fit. This is actually full of Atari games. But that's it. This was like a cheap little shelf thing I found, and it really helped me like separate the video games from like systems to have on different shelves. So it's a good addition. I like how it's not as deep either, so like the games sit in the front. I actually eventually want to convert or get more of these and convert more of the games that way. The back of the basement is the kids area, as you can see.
Very messy.
Yeah, my daughter's really into doll stuff, so that's hers for now.
You just let her be.
But yeah, once you get past that, kind of circles back to the bathroom, and that's it. That's the
Whole game room.
whole game room. You can really see those lights on that
Missing the...
from the dancing. Yeah. Yeah, the fly catcher's gone. We got all the flies. Look how much
Sam
bigger
got
this
it.
kid is compared to our video last year.
It used to be like this.
Yeah, he was. So yeah, that's the updated tour. Just really happy with how many games like overall I added to the collection. That's really my focus. I love getting the other stuff, but really want to increase this collection. So I'm glad that we were able to do that. And that's really it. I appreciate anybody checking out the video, and hopefully we do a lot more fun stuff this year. I am holding the camera, horizontal, so automatically I think it's a huge improvement from last year.
Oh yeah, and he knows how to edit now.
Yeah, I don't even know if I need to edit this. We kind of just did it all. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for checking it out, and we'll talk to you later.
See you.